So right now we are at my parents, which you can see, and Ro is trashing the coffee table, which is perfectly fine, but anyway. Right now she tried to throw a ball for Ika, but Ika is under the table because it's thundering, and or it's thunder, and she's really afraid of thunder, so yeah. And here comes Ro. Whee! Yeah, is it Ika? Yeah. Thank you. We had a really nice evening yesterday, and now it's just me and Rose up, which is I guess normal because I was supposed to go to bed after Rose because she goes up quite early, so it's nice to have a little bit of sleep before she wakes up, right, Rose? Yeah. And I was thinking. Poor Ika, she's afraid of thunder. So, yeah. But I was thinking in the last video I did about talking about spanking, something I was about to mention, but I didn't because Ro woke up and I finished it early. Anyway, it was that in this article it also says that you don't need to use aggressions and spanking and things like that in order to keep the power of a family. And that is what I reacted negatively against in this article, because I don't think a family ever should be about having the power over somebody else. That is absolutely not what kind of family I want. I don't want a parent to be some kind of dictator who are demanding everyone else to obey only because you are stronger and bigger and so on. It's not like you having children just to have somebody to serve you and to form the child to become some sort of mini you and doesn't have any own opinions or own will and so on. It's not about power in that way. I think it's an awful way to... Now she tried to make Ika try the glasses. Okay, I think it's an awful way to view a family. I think that what you really do need is to keep the responsibility for family, because as a parent you don't have the power as... You have power as you are the one who creates reality for your children, and that is a huge responsibility. And I don't think that being one who's ruling the family and being one to take responsibility always is the same thing, because when you take responsibility you make sure that everyone in the family get their needs. What's she doing with the dog? But everybody has what they need, and often that you are put your own what you want aside in order to provide what children actually do need. And it can also be what children sometimes want, that is what they need. But it's putting yourself in the last place. It's not like because you want something you create that situation always, but you create it because you know it's best for your children. And that is something completely else. I mean, I am the one who decide what we're going to do every day and what my children is going to do and so on, because I'm the parent and I'm the responsibility. But I decide with things I decide about when I do so, I do it with the eyes on what's best for my family and best for my children, not what I want. Because if it was just what I wanted, it would be something completely else. But in that case, I would put my children's needs aside. And I think if you have children, they should come in the first place always, because they haven't chosen this. It's not they who chose to become your child, or to be born into this world and to born into this family and so on. It's you who got them, and you create this family, and then you need to take responsibility for it, even if it means that you have to put your own interests aside. Because a lot of things I would rather do than cleaning, cooking, helping out with homework, changing diapers, making sure that we're always the right kind of food at home, talking to the authorities about my kids when it's needed and so on. I mean, I would like to paint a lot more, I would like to be more into makeup, I would like to spend more time with my friends. It would be nice to go shopping on my own sometimes or things like that, but that is not what my kids need. That is definitely not what Drew need. And definitely not what Saga need, and not what my oldest whatever Anna needs. It's so it has to put them first, and to me that is about being a parent, not about it being having the power. Because having the power could mean that I did all the things that I want to do for myself, that I sometimes long to do. But it would also mean that I have the power to put my children's needs aside, and that would make me a really lousy parent. I mean, very like those kind of parents who leave a half-year-old kid